There we go. Oh yeah. Oh man. What do I have to do? Besides that garbage. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of orbs. Down, baby, baby.
Let's play.
Oh yeah. Da, 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 da. Let's use a texting app. Let's see. Text. Baby, baby.
You and me.
Whatever.
I can help.
Nice. The heck. God, you just played some garbage.
Leave it to me. You and me. Durandal.
Go get him, Tobin. I think that's the final map. Yeah, that's good enough. Guess I'll show off what I wanted to. Might as well. Can always save the VOD. Alright. So, what I was going to do was, when I made my first defense, the return trap defense, right here, I remember doing a stream where I showed off some defense improvements I was making and what I wanted to do. And I didn't really show off the replays except for like a few from that week. So I want to show off the replays I had of the team before I made the changes, when I made my first changes, and I'm going to show you guys what my team looks like this week. And I'll show you how it's gone. It's gone a lot better this week. The first change I make didn't go so well, so I'm just going to play some old replays. I don't know if I showed them my stream or not. I don't think it matters that much. But shit like this is why I kind of wanted to change in the first place, because I get saved to death. It's really funny, but this was kind of like when I saw this. This is when I kind of began thinking about what I could do differently for my defense, because like it definitely wasn't as optimized as I thought. I kind of like bragged in the description of my video like, oh, this is such a optimized defense, right guys? But no, I kind of did some stupid things. I didn't need 3 dancers, first of all. That was stupid of me. I really only needed 2 because Sarah didn't need to be danced. So so my first goal was to replace Eldigan. He was the weakest link, unfortunately. Dorothea was a duo or a harmonic, and I needed her from the duo tower. And Mirabilis is obviously my bonus. Yeah, Lance Breaker would have been nice. I did think about it, putting Lance Breaker on Bernie, but like there's been a few matchups where that low res kind of mattered, where she got like a clutch kill on someone. And also it doesn't stop Hector from doubling sometimes, especially if it's a QR vector like mine is, which I know is probably rare, but whatever. Then the Lance Breaker doesn't matter. And I was testing it against my vector, which uses double QR. And this one, I think I just got blinded here. The other hardest part about this team is the trap placements. I'm still figuring that one out. I just don't know the best way to do it. Or in the case of this guy. Yeah, Bernie is she's very likely to return with dual peony too. Like, if you it's dual peony, and Bernie is like an insanely good banner. Like, I've kind of sworn off of summoning until July, or until the midpoint, so I'm probably not going to be going for it. Also, because like if I get mergers on Bernie, it'll probably F up my setup. But that's really insane value on the Devil Special. So I'd highly, if they share, I'd highly recommend going for that banner. 100%. Bernie's, they're both such great one-offs too. It's not like you need merges for either of them. You really just need one for each, and they do what you want. The hard part about using her on my team, though, is that this is an anima team. If I put Bernie on the front line, you can drop Altina in front of her and she'll kill Bernie. So Bernie is a really bad frontline in anima. Because if I get people to bait her, then it's just like, it's not gonna work. And that's kind of like, that messed me up a lot when I was building the very first version of this team. I don't think I have any replays of that one saved anywhere. But the first version I made of this team was on the lava map. It was a rescue trap. So it wasn't using Sarah. I didn't really care about isolation that much. But it also had Thracier and Saros, because I didn't have Mirabilis, and that was also like a big thing. Yeah, two peonies. That's pretty. It's such. Don't. Oh no. Oh, that's fine. My Snapchat went off. I got a Snapchat from somebody, but thankfully, I do not have my phone screen up, so you didn't see. I didn't accidentally dox someone's last name. Eldigan's so cool. That was a really funny replay. That was I think I used that clip in my my offensive dancer analysis, because is there a Fey announcement? No Fey announcement as far as I know. I'm not doing like a pre-banner video stream. This one. So, hold on, let me pause this. I go back. So, if you notice in the last replay, I moved the trap from here to down here, and the literal next replay, someone did this. Double Linja, Sigurd, run in, kill Selena, one shot barely, purposefully activate trap, and then just this. Yeah, the midpoint trailer should be Saturday, so that's going to be very, very exciting. I really want Dark Mythic, or any Dark Mythic. I'll take Freyr. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, this replay was insane. This was a really good player. Whoever that is a goddamn genius, but also very unfortunate. Look, even if they had like really strong units and 2 Linjas and this Sigurd, you have to be smart to do that. Also, I lost a bike. This is the biggest. This is having a blind spot right here. I focused so hard. Oh, back up a sec. This is when I first started using Forest, by the way. This is the first. No, or it's the last one. Okay, this is the second Forest replay. I started using Forest on this team with Flash. That was like the big change I made. But I completely blind spotted Nulsi bike. And I got Nulsi bike so hard. It could have been fixed with Hardy Baron on Brady. In fact, I probably I'll be honest here. On my new defense, I still forgot to design for bike. Especially Nulsi, so I'm probably going to have to still go back and put like Hardy Baron on Bernie, which means I have to put HP +5 in the A slot, which is not good. So I probably just might not do it at all, which is, who cares? I'm sure it'll be fine. It's worth building them if you want to. Like, if you're just going for like, I want to have the strongest units to make my life easiest as possible, then you don't need more than Vector and Brave Adel. You really don't. But like, if you why did my video pause? Oh, that's whatever. Doesn't matter. You build them if you like them, and they're both really good units for what it's worth. Like, Sealed Falchion is an amazing weapon. There's a video I was going to make, and I'm still going to make it at some point, about Resplendence. And I was talking pretty highly up about Lucina back then, and I still talk highly up about them because Sealed Falchion is so good. They're good spurned users or whatever. So yes, they're worth building if you like them. If you don't like them, they're not like necessary. It's not like Vector or Beetle. Fresh Squid, thank you for running into my arena team. That was cool. How did you do? I hope it shouldn't have been too hard, right? I hope, because I had Lucina on my team. I hope Lucina did not give you too much trouble, because Future Vision is so good. Yeah, they're both really good units, because Steel Falchion is so good, so I recommend it. If you like them, at least. If not, then it doesn't matter that much. Anyway, I got far saved again. So, here was problem number 1 with this team. Oh, sorry. Problem number 1. I put Flash Force on this team to try and stop Farstave, but I didn't really think about this. This isn't like a restore trap or anything. It wouldn't work because of Sarah's weapon, so I couldn't do a restore trap. It just means that Force is, I want Force to stuff out the saves and like big tanks. I don't remember the build. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. Did I tap? Please tell me I tapped the Hinoka. I did not tap the Hinoka. I'm sorry. It must not have been a good build. I'm sorry. I probably just forgot. I was doing this like 20 minutes before the season ended. Glad you beat them, Squid. Also really cool that you ran into my team. I've run into, it's always fun running into the team of someone you know or like someone you watch. Anyway, yeah, the problem is Force was not threatening enough. Force is a good counter to this kind of stuff, to like Farsafe and crap, but like, if she can't reach, then what's the point? So, this was the eternal problem I had to face. Then Saros dies because Vector's so good. Yeah, and then Forest shows up, and like, they definitely can't get Forest right now. Oh no, they did. I forgot they smited, and then they unsmited, and then did that. I don't even remember. Regardless, see now Flash Force comes in, but at this point it's too late. So Lena's dead. And it's not like Bernie does damage to Henriette because she's red. I kind of flubbed a lot of the design here on this team. It just kind of all fell apart from there. And as you can, so my first attempt at kind of freshening up the team, making it better, definitely fell flat. But that's okay. The trap gainable didn't matter. Like, my units were doing 0 damage to all of them anyway. So, like, smiting onto the trap and then just, like, coming back is, like, it was a pretty fair risk. Plus, I'm gonna be honest here. This is a very obvious trap. Like, if you look at this, most people should be able to guess this is a real trap. I would assume it's a real trap. And, that actually messed me up on this week. Because I'm pretty sure my obvious trap placement got someone a pretty fancy win, but we'll get to that later. That's traps. Traps are like the fighting game of this game. Like, as stupid as that sounds, it's like the mental fortitude it takes to kind of like play around traps and how to place them, figure out which traps are like the safest and which will beat the most people. Oh yeah, oh, her weapon's good. It like debuffs the enemy. Also, I got Linged. This guy was just good, straight up.
Think you can...
I'm not really concerned about beating stuff like this, like good players, because like no matter how good you make a team, to always win. But that was just another. That is definitely another case of like my trap being too obvious, because if it wasn't obvious, then they wouldn't have been able to wings into Linja. Yeah, I'm not sure what the set was. It had to have been like Rhine and Refined Bow. I don't think they would have used like a pretty mid-set for her, you know. Yeah, that's over. I don't think they took the pots, but it was the last match of the week, so like they didn't need to. They probably just killed and got out. Nope, they took pots. Never mind. They styled on me. Epic. Okay. So, that was that week. No, there was one more replay. Why didn't I show it? I don't know. Must not have been a good replay. Anyway, so I want to show that off. I want to show off the 1.5 version of my team before I show off what I did this week, which is this time I learned from my mistakes. And now Forrest is my return receiver. I also put Leaf on my team this week because it's water season, because Leaf is cool. Also, don't have any physical units. All my units are special or magic. Besides Mirabilis. But I put Leaf on. He's +5 for those who are wondering. I'm waiting for him to rebound with Corrin, but that's besides the point. I have made a few changes over the week, but it's been doing pretty good for the most part. I've only had one real loss, and everything else has been either a win or a quote-unquote failure, because they lose too many units. I could use Thracer on the team, and I should, but like, I really want to use this team some more. I can show off how it's done, so I just replay. And get animations on here. First team was really cool, by the way. Look at this. That's a good Xander right there. I'm a big Xander fan. I actually want to build him just because I like Xander. This is a pretty good build though. And then a pretty good support here with a Ward Cav Quan with his Refine, which is mid, but it's not bad. So this match did inspire my first change though, which was yeah, I don't want people to do that. I figured that could be a problem at some point, so after this replay, I moved the Panic Manor right to that spot. And then I do actually win this somehow. Well, first of all, Mia just died because yeah, it's using Thracer is pretty much like, or any animal bonus unit right now. It's just like, do I want to use do I want to have the best lift loss reduction chances, which, you know, I think is probably what most people should do, to be honest, because making a defense team is really hard and inconsistent, especially in Vault Heaven when people are so good at the game. Or do you want to be cool? And I wanted to be cool. I'm stubborn. Anyway, so poor Xander barely drops out of QR range, and he doesn't kill Bernie. Aether does not kill Bernie. Absolutely insane. That's why you don't want to put HP +5 on her. And then Saros kills him. He would have killed her back if she didn't one-shot, so like, I think this Panic Manor did in fact help against him. Dude, I remember getting really salty in FEH chat when the Mirror Banner lost against the new Mystery Banner. Because I only got Mirror recently. I got her on the April Banner with Sigurd. I spent 40 orbs and got her. I didn't get anyone else, but I didn't really care. I just wanted Mira. So being able to use Mira has been so good. It's been so nice. I definitely do not regret spending on that banner. Even if I had to spend 200 orbs for Mira, I think it would have been worth it. Yeah, I did vote for, just so you know, I did vote for Mira's banner to rerun before 3 house banner one. So just so you know, I did have your back there, buddy. I still voted for her, even though I got her. I still voted for her. And anyway, they win because they start hit it running. My team, because Sarah's kind of like really annoying. She's keeping people in the back. Barely kills Theros because she has bonus stats and because I'm not running Dragon Wall. What's the next dual banner? It'll be in the June summer banner, right? That should have a dual unit on it. And then June's also going to have the double special, and there's a very high likelihood that double special is going to have Bernie and dual Peony on the same color. So I would definitely look at that banner, and I would definitely look at the next summer banner in case that's good. Though I think double special is far better because Bernie and Peony on one color is kind of insane. Definitely look towards that if you want to do if you want to do a unit. Look forward to the June double special. And then they don't get any pots. That was a really cool Xander though. If I actually have Mirror Stance fodder, I could probably make that Xander. I kind of want to. So that was that. That was the first replay. Second replay. Not to spoil anything, but also in case I didn't get to show it, because I didn't really, because I put Sarah so far away from Sarah, I can actually use a real set on her. I don't have to use glittering breath, which really helps a lot. Oh my god. Anyway, this is the team this time. +6 Naga for some reason. My favorite unit, I really like using Tobin because he's a hilarious main unit. He's bad. In fact, I'm going to give you guys a PSA. If you guys want to build Tobin, stop what you're doing and just build Laszlo instead. But Tobin is my favorite unit because it's so fun to win with him. I love beating like really good teams that shouldn't lose to units like Tobin, that lose to units like Tobin. I also am, I've also been a fan of Marianne. I've been using Marianne and AR as well, as an offense unit. She's one of my favorite units to use recently too. I'm actually going to try summon for merges for her at some point. Oh, and Forest. I actually really like Forest too. I'm really glad I built him up. I don't have many healers, so yeah, there's a couple for you. So the team does well against this opponent. The only problem is I can't kill Fallen Edelgard, which is kind of like the point of these teams, honestly. I feel like there's so much of an advantage for offense, and there's so many ridiculous tanks like Fallen Edelgard and Brave Hector that like the point of making a defense team like this is like you just need to win the game. You need to lose as low of lift as possible. It's not like I gotta kill the big tank, I just gotta kill everyone else and protect my lift. So like, for all it's worth, even though I technically lose the defense and I technically lost the last one, it doesn't matter. Because my goal was achieved. The AR defense meta is kind of getting a little bit too heavy towards turn 1 traps, I feel like. Unfortunately. So I feel like that's just like a result of the game being pretty offense favored. And there's so many, and units like Fatal Guard and Vector really pushing in that like turn 1 trap to snipe backline units thing. So I hope that that changes, like something new shakes up the meta.
I am absolute.
Something less turn 1 trappy. I'm not sure how they would do it. I think more buildings or cooler buildings would be helpful. I would love an isolation tower. I'd be
Crumble to ash.
isolation tower. That's poggers, dude. Although, I don't know. Just something to help diversify the meta. Because like giving people new tools is always the best way to
I am absolute.
make the meta more unique, more interesting, add more diversity. Alright, this team I won. I finally have like an actual win. And it's against the Quad Mythic Flame Vector. Look at this. It's just +2. Player's Flame. And this is a good replay. This replay is why I am really glad I put Forest up here. New defense maps too. That would be amazing. So, Forest finally serves its purpose. I finally get like why I'm glad I put him up here. Leaf just rallies because he doesn't do damage to Vector, I guess enough, which is hilarious, but it's not a big deal because Vector can't hit back anybody. And then this happens. So Vector can't double this because it's player phasing. He doesn't have bonfire. Not like it would matter. So he just kind of gets beat to death because he can't hit back anybody. Leaf just kind of gaffs about. He can't do anything. God, maybe I should have put Lance Breaker in Birdie. And he dies to Saros. Finally, some good food. I think they actually did kind of... How'd they do again? I think they actually took it down to like just Mira. So they could have just beaten the map and taken my lift. But they lose someone else and then they surrender. I think they tried to get both pots and they couldn't. Yep, there goes Altina.
No, but how?
And then no one else dies. Because they all just attack into each other. There's not much else interesting here, to be honest. I'm gonna just end it, move it through, get something a bit more interesting. This is more interesting, I think. Now, this one's weird. Never mind, this one's weird. It's got a Dwysel with like base kit, just like base kit units, and then they did that. I will say this was good because the Taxus room that hit Forest is going to go away thanks to Sarah. So that's very satisfying right there. That is satisfying. Poor Dwysel though. He deserved better than to be thrown in the middle of 3 ranged units with no DC. He does survive Bernie though. He is very bulky. I will give him credit. They don't even attack.
So close.
They don't even want to kill him. Bray wants to kill Tina for some reason.
No.
And Leaf danced Mirabilis, or not danced, rallied Mirabilis because AI is obnoxious. Dwysel gets his revenge. I really like Dwysel. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a big Sacred Stones fan, and Toy Soul is one of my most wanted units from Sacred Stones. I was hoping he'd be a Demo Axe Cav. Instead, they made him a 5-star Lance Cav, which is like, I'm glad he's good, but man, I really wanted
I have fulfilled my service.
I really wanted to demote Toy Soul. At least Selena's good. And there goes
Let you
Micaiah.
down.
You just surrender. Yep. Okay. Here's the last replay. So first of all, the first thing I'll mention, I talked about it when I showed off my replays from last Anima season. This trap being way too obvious is really bad, because this just enables this guy to win. You're going to see how. He has a really good team though. He's got the Fury 4 Disarm Trap Ninja. He's got a +10 Titania with Smite. That's really good. That's old school tech right there. And then they got this Eldigan with its Curtains, Gale Force, and Quick Impulse. That's good. That's what I was talking about in my last video. That's good. I never see anyone use that. I'm really glad I got to see it in the wild. It's a shame it was against my team though. So here's the thing. Breaks that. Goes here. Activates the trap. And that is why I can't that's the problem. Is that that's way too obvious. Way too obvious. I could not do that again. So they just Smite Ninja in. She just goes in and kills everybody.
Prepare yourself.
Starts with Forest. Gets danced because she's only in Mercy range after that bolt trap. Kills the duo unit. Eldian comes in. He isn't one shot, but that's okay because he doubles. And he gets the Gale Force. That's so cool. God. I really want to build that. I really want to build a unit like that. And then they can kill Leaf. And then, spoiler alert, they're going to kill Saros and trap Bernie. I hate dual animations. I should turn those off.
Go for it.
Goes in. Kills Saros. And that's why, after they take the bots, of course, take your time, kill an Eldigan. I love Kern's Eldigan, it's really cool. I have 2 Riomas that I haven't foddered, so I think I want to give one to Eldigan. I don't know for what, but I'll think of something. Probably with Bonfire. Anyway, so that's my replays this week. Haven't lost a defense on lift yet. I've used 4 ladders though, because I've been playing like an idiot on offense. So if you don't see me in Fault of Heaven next week, might be. I was playing bad. Anyway, so I moved my real trap up here. Because this is just a detriment. Straight up, people have been using this for their own advantage. Or have been powering through it. I can't leave that there. Straight up. I've upgraded it twice. If I upgraded it only once, then maybe it would be fine, but nah. I gotta put the real one here. I shouldn't be showing you guys my real traps. I don't know if any of you will run to my team and use this knowledge to beat my mat. I don't know. If you do, do me a favor, and if you're to my map, make sure you activate the real traps, okay? Not the fake ones. Cool. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Anyway, that said, despite that loss, this team is so much better than the last iteration. Having Forest be the kind of the anchor point of this team is so much better. Because now I should have more ability to fight units like Vector, and I far saves, and I can get past them more easily and hopefully sniper units in the back line. I'll make changes as I see it, but this has been really good. So I've been more satisfied. If it goes well for the rest of the week, I'll probably turn into a full video. But I don't know. If I lose my ladders, I probably won't make a video because at that point I'll be fighting people who like aren't pushing for tier 38, tier 39, and I feel like that just won't be as interesting for replays. I already get like some kind of weakish replays, especially in the start of the week. So I want good replays. And if I lose now and I just sit in tier 34, I'm not going to get good replays. But that's alright. This team's doing really well. Because I haven't lost lift yet on defense or offense. But I also just don't have like any Asher Mythic merges. So I'm just kind of like chilling at a pretty low rank. I probably won't make top 1k anyway. But that's fine. Get to use Tobin and bonus stats at least. When I don't throw. Look at this guy. He must be happy. Now, chat, I'm going to ask you a question. Before because I'll head off in a few minutes. Are you guys excited for the refines? Because they had the big update notification. They had the refines, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. I'm huge excited actually, because I've been waiting for this moment for a while now. It's been a long time coming, baby. It's time to give her a refine already. If she ever gets revival banners, I'm gonna plus 10 Flora straight up. I'm gonna plus on her. I really like her. I like Felicia more. I don't know if you guys notice. I am, in fact, one of those weird Felicia stands. I even tried to use her in Astra a long time ago. It didn't work. I think I'm just using the wrong set for her, but I'm very excited for Flora. And Soth. I have him at plus 5, and I'm going to probably plus 10 him if his refine is good. Like straight up, I have, how many feathers do I have? I have 50k, and I'm farming right now. So I didn't summon. I didn't spend any orbs on the mythic banner because I didn't need to. I think I told you guys that I'm trying to save to July, but I got a freebie, baby. Gotcha finally blessed me with a good free unit. So Dedu is going to be once he's done being HM farmed, I'm going to have a very fun new toy to play with. So I'm excited. Free summon to Zell. Yeah, nice. That's a nice free summon. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Help Indy. I don't have. I'll pull this back up. Yeah, the papers are pretty decent just because like of Help Indy, Felix, it's really good. Especially Help Indy, like that's the free dual skill. It's so good. I got lucky when I summoned him. I summoned him like 4 orbs. Spent 4 orbs to get Help Indy, and I put him on Mail Morgan like almost immediately, and then Mail Morgan had been inactive in my barracks until Ardu 4 came out, and then I gave him Ardual 4 before his Refine came out, and then his Refine came out, and it turns out I had one of the best red infantry mages in the game now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the new Help Indy I'll get. I can't think of like maybe Leon, cause yeah, I don't have looking at my red infantries. Like I could go for Tobin, I guess. I don't really want. I'm not gonna summon for our dual infantry 4, but if I happen to get it, then it would be really funny to use our dual infantry 4 Tobin in arena. Or Alm would be a really good infantry 4 unit, but he's only plus 2. Yeah, none of my like infantry 4 units, besides Iski, but that's only a small increase, so I'm probably not gonna give it to him. Corin wouldn't be a bad idea. Martha wouldn't be a bad idea. Leon's probably my best candidate. If I do it, Henry wouldn't be a bad idea. He's been unfinished. I've been meaning to plus in this dude a long time ago. But I just haven't had a reason for him. But plenty of Neat rage kits. If I ever plus 10 flourish, I might do that too. Depends how good a refine is. But I'm definitely very excited for a free art duel nonetheless. And a rally plus. Like, can't scoff at a free rally plus. I'm stumbling over my words tonight. Ugh. It's been a long week, boys. Or girls. Or non-binaries or anything in between, I guess. Anyway, that was a pretty average length stream, I guess, but I just want to do something impromptu. I want to show off my anima defenses. And I also just want to take a break from working on my video. I was having trouble getting to focus to work on it. The only art infantry I'm building is Nemesis. Oh no. Oh, a Nemesis. I can't believe they didn't give him a super wound. That was criminal. I'm so sorry that you have to give him our infantry. If you do that, I mean. God, Nemesis has such a cool concept, but they went easy on him. That's fine though. Maybe he'll get a good seasonal. Maybe we'll get a good Christmas Nemesis assault. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off. Thank you all for coming out. I know this was kind of last minute, and I know I don't get, I'm not a 10K viewer Andy right now, but I appreciate those who stopped by. Makes me feel a little happy on the inside. So thanks for coming by. I'll be sure to stream again. Probably next stream I'll do is going to be the midpoint. I'm probably going to summon a midpoint. That's probably going to be my next stream next week. But that's if it happens. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you for coming by. And I'll see you next time. Take care, y'all.